think we're probably gonna do maybe 5 music numbers an episode on average as opposed to 8, because that got a little much. I just think people love, what I found is that people love the characters so much that they wanted to spend more time with them, so we listened, and that's what we're gonna do.
The Britney episode, are you doing a Britney Spears episode too?
We are doing a Britney Spears episode called Britney. Then we're doing it in a very funny way. I mean, one of my favorite things last year was Matt Morrison was asked on the red carpet, and he said, I hope we're not doing Britney, or I don't want to do Britney. So the entire episode is Mr. Shue saying, I don't want to do Britney, I don't want to do Britney. And the way the cast is getting this episode tomorrow, actually, it's hot off the presses. But we're doing it in a really fun, hallucinogenic way.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right for you. And you guys also have the post-Super Bowl slot. After the Super Bowl this year, Glee will be on. Can you tease anything about what you're planning for that? Because that's a lot of eyes will be on Glee.
Nothing says Super Bowl to me like Glee.
Yeah.
Like jazz hands and
Liza Minnelli. We're in negotiation with to do a really big tribute episode, but we haven't closed it, so I can't say.
All right.
Yeah, but it'll be something big.
No football.
Yeah. Do you guys, the cast, do you guys have any songs you want to see this season? Like, is there anything you're actively campaigning to do? Diplomatic.
Yeah, that was super.
Yeah, that was very diplomatic.
I feel like we're like boring because we don't have an answer.
You what?
We're boring because we don't have answers, but I think any song they give us, we would love to sing. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The fun thing is, like, they give us songs, like, I never thought I'd be doing, like, I Could Tina Turner. Like, you do stuff that you're like, how in the world? And then by the end of the week, you've done it, and millions of people are going to see it. So that's the fun thing.
Yeah.
I want to do the time warp.
We are doing a Rocky Horror episode.
Way to play to this crowd. Okay, let's start taking questions from the audience.
I can't see you. Where are you?
I know. Where is the micro? I have no idea where the audience is. Oh,
there you are.
Hello. I have a question for the creative team. If anyone is forced to share a room with someone who's in love with them, but they don't love them back, they're going to rightfully feel uncomfortable. So can you explain why there is no apology from Kurt to Finn for his creepy behavior, and whether or not this issue will be revisited next season?
Yeah, that was always designed as something that was going to be dealt with in many episodes, actually. So I'm glad that you brought that up because I wanted to talk about it. I don't look at that as creepy behavior. I look at it as a character who is in search of love and makes mistakes, as we all do. But yeah, we are going to sort of revisit that, and we're revisiting it early on in the season. Because I have always loved the Mike O'Malley, Kurt, Finn triangle as men talking about their issues. And I think that one of the great joys of the show is that it gives us a platform to talk about stuff that people haven't really discussed on television, so we will be doing that.
Next question.
Hi, I'm Nikki from Australia. Saw you guys perform at Radio City Music Hall and you were amazing. Anyway, my question is for Naya and Heather. I wanted to know how you feel about the large fan base that supports a relationship between Britney and Santana.
Well, we love it. Are you talking about Santini? Sorry, bad chef name. No, I think it's amazing, and it's something that I don't think that either of us expected to happen. We were just having fun together, just hang out and have fun. Literally, and the camera's rolling, we just hang out. It's so...
We're actually writing an episode where we're debating whether they should kiss, so...
Scream, that's why he just wants to make everyone scream. Ruben, no! Yeah, no, but I don't know. I love it, and she's great to work with, and so I'm really excited that the fans kind of, took well to that and latched on. What do you think, Brittany? I agree with that. I don't know. Even in the scenes, like, it's just literally her and I together, like, making each other laugh. So it's either like on camera or off camera. Like, I don't know. I'm glad that we like have such a fan base because we're best friends in real life. So we make out all the time. We make out all the time. Let's just get it out there.
Again, way to play to the crowd. Next question.
Hi, I was just wondering what the best thing that has come with fame, like meeting someone really big or traveling.
I think the best thing is meeting the fans and doing stuff like this for us because we do work in such a Glee bubble, like we always say, and when we get out here and we get to see you guys and hear your feedback, it kind of gives us a little bit of a rush when we get back to work. It makes us work a little bit harder, and the traveling is nice too.
What about singing for the President of the United States?
That was
Is there any nerves? Did you guys have any nerves during that? Were you nervous at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, we still get nervous. We get nervous all the time.
It was like the stage at the end of the lawn, and it's like, Michelle, we rock her up there.
Who was scarier, the president or Oprah?
Oprah. We weren't allowed to bring cameras or anything into the
Everybody's
building.
much more nervous about Oprah than the president. It's fascinating.
All right, next question.
My question is for Chris Colfer. I just want to say that I appreciate and admire your role on the show, representing a gay teen in high school and struggling through all the... And I like how you use your real life experiences, like with the Defying Gravity episode. And my question is, what are some of the differences between you, Chris Colfer, and Kurt Hummel?
Oh gosh, where do I begin? I had no idea who Mark Jacobs was until we shot the pilot. I don't care for 10-inch heels. And I think I am just a huge, huge nerd. And I feel very much at home, thank you. So I think Chris is just a huge, as I'm talking to myself in third person. That's a little crazy. I think I'm just a huge, huge nerd, and I'm very awkward. And Kurt is just, he just thinks he's superior to everyone around him, and what's not to like about that? But I kind of wanted to go back on to the other question the gentleman said about Kurt not apologizing to Corey, because he did get a lot of slack for that. And I just have to say, Kurt is living in an environment that every day he's told he's not supposed to be who he is. And I think when he finally found some light at the end of the tunnel, he really put everything he could to try to get that happiness. So I think people should give him a little bit more credit than they do.
Hi, I love you, Kevin, but